apprentices, acolytes. Let's go. Coming into the Dark Temple, visited by Mara Jade, Luke Skywalker, and Kyle Katarn, and so many Force sentinels like yourself. I'm Lord Dagovere. Are you ready to read some Dawn of the Jedi comics today? Let's go. Let's go. Apprentices. Yo, David, it's so good to see you, fam. Thank you so much for coming. Yo, Skywalker Academy, fam. So good to see you. Always appreciate the stuff. I pinned your comment because it makes me freaking feel amazing. Let's go. How y'all doing today, huh? Darth Sidious. Yo. So good to see you, fam. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Let's go. How you doing? Ready up. These streams are always the highlight of my freaking day. Let's go. I'm always excited for Tuesdays. Just because I can do watch parties with you guys and streams, it's always so fun. I've always enjoyed it, man. But we got a lot of stuff coming out this week, especially with the shorts. Every single one, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now, we got the shorts coming out. Wednesday is actually going to be about some stuff about the new video game that's going to be announced at Star Wars Celebration. I've actually known about it for about 7 months, and they finally announced it, which is really cool. There's been a lot of Star Wars content creators that have been invited out that played it. I wasn't one of those people, but thankfully someone was kind enough to let me know that it was happening so I could get the jump on it and let people know. So I'm pretty excited to talk about it. Trent, always good to see you, fam. Darth Sidious, let's freaking go. I'm looking forward to Darth Plagueis bedtime. Darth Plagueis bedtime stories from Higo to Mask. That's awesome, bro. I love that. That's pretty good. Yo, Aki, bro, it's so good to see you. Thanks for coming here, man. I know it's like probably super early for you, I think. Wait, there's a new game? Yes, there's going to be a new game, so I'll give you the details. I don't know if you guys are big into tactical video games, strategy games. It's going to be a turn-based game. I know, I know, turn-based. But it's actually the creators of NCOM, and that's going to be really good. That game is actually really fun, and I'm very curious to see it. But it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be like a traditional strategy game. Because although they have a lot of experience in like Civilization and XCOM, they're trying to make it more broader, and they're trying to redefine the genre. And I think that's really good, because especially if you're trying to use Star Wars as your IP that you've put money into, I think that you should probably try to make the game as fun as possible, because I mean, that's a Star Wars IP, bro. That's like one of the largest IPs in the world. So definitely do that. Don't make it as so crazy and unattractive as some of the strategy games are. But it's Civilization and NCOM, and I think that's a pretty good start. So we'll see how that goes. That's about all I know outside of what they want to do. There's other things that I know about the game, but I don't want to get anybody in trouble that's told me about it, because I ain't no snitch. So I'm only going to tell everybody what I'm allowed to talk about. So. But I'm really excited for it, man. I mean, we need as many Star Wars video games as we can, because I personally feel like Star Wars video games is in a worse state than anyone will admit. And there's a lot of people that have negativity towards it. But man, the fact that we don't have a single multiplayer game that's being supported is insane to me. That isn't a mobile game. That isn't an MMO that was established before the license was sold. Yeah, that's a problem in my eyes, even for someone like me who's nowhere near as negative as a lot of these other creators, But we'll see. Also, big announcement, Friday, put it on your calendars, guys, and please, because this is going to be the first time I've done a video essay, long-form video in a long time. So make sure you're subscribed and you have that notification on there, and I'm going to be talking about Grey Jedi. I know, crazy, right? Ooh, Grey Jedi. But I think Grey Jedi is a very interesting topic, and I've talked about it a little bit in my podcast. If you guys have heard Unlock the Knowledge, the podcast for Star Wars that I do, pretty good. We're getting a lot of followers on there. It's actually really crazy how many people that's listening to it right now. It's got like 3,000 plays in such a short span of time, which is insane. So, yeah, all the research that I've done for that is going to transition into this very, a lot of effort that I put into this video. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's probably going to be about a 30-minute video. It's going to be a good sit down, relax, eat stuff. Yeah, I know, video essays are kind of different. It's not really my thing, but there's a lot of people that really enjoy video essays. I think that if you want to be taken seriously as a content creator, you have to do shorts, you have to stream to build a community, and you have to do video essays. So I'm going to try to do that at least once a month. And I think it'll be really fun. So you guys have so many like different types of content that you guys can have if you even want to listen to me that much. But hey, as long as I do my research and I keep continuously, giving you guys the knowledge that you all enjoy, I think that everybody's going to really enjoy everything that's coming out, so I can't wait. Are you going to do streams for Tales of the Jedi when you finish Dawn of the Jedi? Yes, I would love to do that. I'm actually, that's actually what the podcast is going to be focused on, is summarizing a lot of those stories, and I'm really excited to do that too. I'm finishing, I'm about 2 chapters into the podcast that's going to be released this Sunday, and that's going over the golden age of the Sith. So that's basically the first in the timeline chronologically in Star Wars for that entire Tales of the Jedi stories. So you're gonna see a lot of stuff about, Jordan Dav Daragon, Odan Empress Teta, Naga Sadow, Ludo Kresh, Korriban, Sith Purebloods, all that stuff is going to be in there, and we're going to go over it as best as we can so we can move into the next chapter of story for Tales of the Jedi until we get to Exar Kun and Eula Qel-Droma's redemption. So that'll be really fun. It'll be really, really interesting. But who's freaking ready to read some Dawn of the Jedi comics, huh? Who's freaking ready, huh? Yo, can I get a 1 in the chat? Can I get a let's freaking go, bro? I got a message, your boy Bugsy. Valhall here, and so here checking in on the fam. So good, how you doing, fam? Thank you so much for printing. We're just about to do the Dawn of the Jedi comics right now. Just want to make sure my other boy is coming in here because I know he loves these Dawn of the Jedi comics. But have you guys been enjoying it? I finished the book today, by the way, and I gotta say, man, I gotta give the book like a 6 out of 10. I know. I really want the book. I really wanted the book to be better. It's not even that the book was bad. It's just the book was so isolated from this particular story. I really wanted mentions of the Rakatans, and it had some really amazing world building, like fascinating stuff that just goes into the Thoyor and the Arrival, but it didn't really go deeper into that, which I was kind of sad about. It did talk about the Gree, it talked about Tython so much, it talked about sleeper ships, stargazers, which this radical group of people that are trying to leave the galaxy. Really cool stuff, but the main story just didn't do it for me. About this Jedi sister that was looking for her former Jedi brother. It just didn't work, man. I wasn't really feeling anything to it. But the world building was really cool. So if you guys want to check out Dawn of the Jedi, it literally has almost nothing to do with this comic book series, so it's not going to spoil anything. I definitely recommend you checking out at least so you can have the knowledge and understand that story. Because who knows? I think that whatever movie that they're going to make is going to be completely different, honestly. There's a lot of really interesting components for world building in Star Wars for Dawn of the Jedi. And I personally just feel like they're going to use some of those ingredients, and they're not going to really cook all that well with what was previously established in the lore for Star Wars. That's not saying anything was bad from the expanded universe. I just think that if everyone's thinking that they're going to use the book into the void, I don't think it's going to work out there that very well. But let's get into this comic. Let's go. We're already on issue 2, which is going to be really fun. So let's get into it, fam. You guys ready? Get a 1 in the chat. Here we go. Dawn of the Jedi, issue 2, Force Storm, a disturbance in the Force. And if you're seeing this right now, it's a damn Rancor with wings, bro. It's a Rancor dragon. You kidding me? A freaking Rancor dragon? I'm telling you right now, this isn't natural. Rancors aren't like this. This is definitely Sith alchemy. This is dark side of the Force. This is definitely something that is sacrilegious to current era Jedi. That you see in the prequel trilogy. This is like, oh my god. You know, Jedi would see this thing and they would think like, yo, we should put this creature down and put it out of his misery. That's what they think. I'm not lying. I am not lying, bro. I am not lying. I gotta find it in the Book of the Jedi, but it's around there. Oh man, I literally have to find it. I'm hiding and praying I die quickly. It's okay, bro. We got this. All right, let's get into it. Okay, Dawn of the Jedi, Force Storm, Part 2 of 5. Thousands of years ago, eight mystical pyramid spaceships traveled to the galaxy, calling to the Force users from various worlds and carrying them to the planet of Tython. These Force users became the Jedi. When the balance of the Force was disrupted on Tython, the planet reacted with severe storms, which only the Jedi could quell. As generations passed, individuals not connected to the Force spread to more stable worlds in the Tython system. The Rakatan Infinite Empire also pursued mastery of the Force, but only the dark side. Force sensitives from those planets conquered by the Empire were enslaved or used as hounds, as we saw in the previous issue, to seek out new Force-rich worlds for conquest. The Hound Zesh has found Tython, and the Rakata are on their way. Yeah. So that's one thing that is like not said at all in the book. It has nothing to do with the Hounds. The Rakatans are like barely mentioned. I don't think they're really mentioned at all, to be honest. It talks about everything surrounding the events of the Infinite Empire and the Rakatans, but it doesn't really mention like what's going on. So yeah, that's one thing I didn't really understand. By the way, do we have our music? We got our rebuilt enclave. Okay, good. All right, we're setting the mood right now. We're setting the tone, baby. Let's go. Can I get a let's go in the chat? All right, here we go. Fury's Gate, the outermost planet in the Tython system. Over the millennia, Fury Station has been the launch point for Tython sleeper ships, venturing out into the deep core. Wow, interesting. Okay, so this is where all the sleeper ships go, and they just some of them they don't even know if they disappear and everything. So that's really interesting. They run under strict treaty by the settled worlds. The station also monitors the void for returning ships. No ship has ever been detected entering the system until today. Interesting. Sensors indicate something inbound, Captain. Captain Ghost? We're just going to call him Ghost. Maybe one of the sleeper ships have finally found their way home. A sleeper would answer our hails. Sensor readouts don't match any of the ships, but it is not ours. Then who? Where is it? Where did it go? I don't know, sir. It vanished. Here we go again with the Sith. The freaking pureblood Sith there. So weird to see. So very interesting. Inform the other planets in the system. They need to be on alert. Including Tython? I will inform Tython. Scrag. I forgot the Jedi was here. Wow. Alright, here we go. Here's Scrag the Jedi. I think we got him in the issue 0, letting us know who he was, right? Ship. Relay the following message to Master K2 on Tython from the Jedi Ranger Hawk Rio. Ferry station detected a large incoming object, something from beyond our system, which then disappeared from their sensors. But not from the Force. I sense something is still there. Calculated trajectory leads me to believe it is headed toward Tython. I will pursue in my Petron fighter. I believe the Master's Council should be informed and put on alert. I think it's funny because, like, he's talking so much, and I mean, I know it's a comic, but I feel like he's narrating himself. It's really interesting. Put on alert. Something dark. And Master Ketsu be warned. Oh, okay. Master Ketsu be warned. What I sensed was something out of balance. Something dark. Okay. And as we know, the Jedi Order is very different with their beliefs. It's not about light and dark. It's about balance, which is also something I struggle to fully accept with their ideology. But this is the way they operate, and I can't look at them as Jedi. They are Jedi. Yeah, it's a whole different order. All right. Now we have the Anilkesh Temple straddles the deep and unfathomable chasm. No one has ever reached the bottom. This is referred to so much, and it's so interesting about this whole chasm that's there. Something deep within the chasm interferes with the Jedi senses. The few who attempted to penetrate its depths died or went mad. Within the Anilkesh, the Jedi practice alchemy, meddling Force in science, enhancing armor and weapons, and genetically manipulating wild creatures to serve the Force. Wow, interesting. What the flip? Alright, so I'm trying to figure out which one is actually the one. I think it's this. I don't know. actually don't even know which way to read the panel. Stop it, Butch. Bad girl. Hold that tight, Shea Koda, or all of our efforts creating this beast will be for nothing. I don't understand this, Master Kwang Jang. That she wasn't like this down in the lab. Tython is out of balance, and our Rancor Dragon senses it. A Force Storm brews, a big one. It strips up energies in the chasm below. The Rancor Dragon is really crazy. So, this is the thing, guys. This is really interesting to me, right? So, within Ailkesh, the Jedi practice alchemy. Okay? That's really freaking weird to me. Okay? The Jedi... Okay, so the blue guy, the Twi'lek, he actually looks a lot like one of the Twi'leks from the Tales of the Jedi series. Almost identical. And that might be why. So, mind you, like I was talking about, current prequel Jedi Order and old Jedi Order see as like Sith alchemy as like the worst thing ever. That was actually one of the Force abilities that literally started the schisms in the whole Jedi Civil War. So the fact that the Jedi are using alchemy is wild to me. It's so weird that they have put all this into canon, you know, but this is supposed to be thousands and thousands of years before all this happened. So it's very, very weird how that happens. Like, this is like Sith stuff that they're doing, that they're creating this creature, you know. That's what the Dark Lords of the Sith did. That's what they did with the Leviathans and everything. It's crazy. Darth City says, Dawn of the Jedi Into the Void is to the Dawn of the Jedi comics as a story what Gangnam Soldier was for the events of the Phantom Menace would be to the movies. Yes, exactly. Yes. And that's what I was... the Gangnam Soldier was doing. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I felt. It was just like a whole other thing. Yo, Laser, so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here, fam. We're reading the next issue of the comic. I'll get her. Get back here, Butch. I told Master I sensed you were ready. Quit making me look stupid. Shay, use the Force. Control her. Do not let her take you deeper into the chasm. Yeah, I know. Fall into the chasm. Go mad. Get dead. Go mad. Get dead. That is so funny. Like I haven't been told that a bazillion times. Right, Master. You hear? Butch, calm down and haul Jets out of here. That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, dude. Get mad, get dead, dude. so funny. Yo, can I get a get mad, get dead in the chat? What the? Oh my god, it's Zesh. Who the? Space me. Okay, alright, cool. I guess that's the type of curse we're using. Space me. Very interesting. Okay, they're falling. They're falling down. Ah! Oh my god. This comes... Wait, this is what comes off letting them... Wait, this is what comes of letting them name the experiments? So they're not supposed to get attached to? Interesting. Okay, and then he dives down there like he's Batman. Pretty cool, I'm not even gonna lie. That's actually pretty sick. Enters the shame. So nonchalant about get mad, get dead. Dude, I think that was hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. Well, I didn't give you a pet name. Creature, you will hear me. Oh, snap. Okay. My will is your will. Obey. Oh my gosh, this man's Beastmaster. Here we go. Let's go. Okay, and then... let me see here. Shay, what happened? I'm not sure, Master. I saw a vision. Felt a summoning in the Force. A Jedi cannot ignore such summons. Follow it. Take Butch, go where you must. Thank you, Master, and may the Force be with you. Bro, man, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't give a shit if alchemy is a bad thing. I want a freaking Rancor Dragon, bro. Look at this. That's pretty sick. I'm not even gonna lie. All right. Shikakwa. I still don't know how to say this one. Shikakwa? The seventh planet from the sun in the Tython system. The nexus between the outer worlds and the interstellar worlds. It's a frontier world ruled by feudal gangsters from clan strongholds such as Rio Fortress. Halt. State your business with Rio Fortress and its lord, Baron Valnos Rio. So, it's Baron Valnos now. In the old days, he was just Ox Rio, heavyweight champion of Shikakwa. Man, Shikakwa, bro. Shikakwa. Okay, no worries. He's been expecting his old friend Jairus Khan. The Baron is expecting no one. No one expects death. They die nonetheless. Whoa. Like you. Whoa! My god, the guy just dropping one-liners. And he's got his katanas. Is he, I can't tell. Oh, he's a Deveronian. Okay. That's what he is. I thought he was a Sith pureblood in a second, but he's not. Alright, here we go. You are my heir, Tasha. You cannot ignore your duty to your clan any longer. I allowed you to follow your mother. I allowed you to go off and play Jedi. But playtime is over. It is time you served your people. I am a Twi'lek and of Clan Rio by birth, but the Jedi are my people. Obligations to clan must be met. Do you think I wanted to be Baron of Rio Clan? I had to step up when both my father and older brother were killed in the Despot War, just as you. Trauma dumping. Jesus. Father. Oh, look out! Okay, random torpedo. All right. Is that from the Davronian? Okay, he's shooting that. Kablam! Take cover, father. I will deal with this. Blam. Toot menace! That's pretty cool. Absolutely reflects the freaking blasters with the hand. That's cool. Wasn't expecting a Jedi. Bad information. I'll take that. All right, yanks the freaking blaster out of the hand. Little Jedi fool. You should have kept your slug thrower. You'll need all the weapons you can get against a Calic assassin such as myself. So a really cool thing here is the armor. The armor is really cool. Very samurai, feudal lord-esque. I dig it. I appreciate it. Ghosts of Jedi. I like it. Let's go. My weapon is the Force. I am never unarmed nor unaware. What the flip? Yo, this guy Zesh is everywhere. He's popping up like Goku wants to fight everybody. What the flip? There is another. And then she tries to force, and then he disappears. No, just me, little Jedi. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, Jedi, not Jedi. Okay, my bad. All right. She's a real one. She's going ham. She gets thrown up into the fungi stuff, and then down, and gravity. Yeah, his helmet's off. He's like, Jarrus Khan, old comrade. Shame. Should have spoken with me first. I would have doubled Baron Garro's price. But you always were a little stupid. Oh! That's so personal. Shoots him right in the chest, right there. Damn, Daddy knows. Damn. Killing him was unnecessary, father. The assassin was no longer a threat. My little Tasha. Too long gone from Shikakwa. Mercy is a weakness here. I cannot be seen as weak. You see why I need you. Garto wants revenge on me. On our clan. Revenge for what? For what Garto would have done to me first if he'd had the chance. A Jedi in the service of Clan Rio would give us great status among the clans. Make others like Garto think twice before attacking us. I gave you life, Tasha. Don't you love me? I will never stop loving you, father. But I am a Jedi, and you are the other barons of Shikakwa are crime lords. A Jedi cannot be involved with such things. You must see that. Your mother has a powerful claim on you. The Force has claim on me. It calls me, and now I must go. Goodbye, father. May the Force be with you. Okay. A lot of sass. By the way, the Twi'lek's designs in this comic are freaking flawless, dude. I have never seen such beautiful face paint and skin tone on all of these Twi'leks. Even the one that was the leader, who I'm assuming is her mom, was really crazy looking too. Very, very cool designs. Really love it, man. This is so very interesting. I like this. Yo, let's go. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. All right. So now we got a whole bunch of stories, it seems like, here. We're trying to catch up with everything. So we have the Silent Desert is one of the great mysteries of the planet Tython. Its sand has a natural property of nullifying all sound. Jedi seek the silence of the sands outside of the Ki-Gwang Kesh in order to focus on the Force skills a Jedi must master. Ki-Gwang Kesh Temple is built within the natural rock cavern that is cut off from the effects of the sand. Okay, so the sand itself nullifies sound, but because they're inside the Thoyor Temple, everything's normal. So outside of that temple, though, you have no idea what's happening. Where some come to push the boundaries of the knowledge of the Force, the Jedi teach that there is light within darkness and darkness within light. A Jedi seeks to find the balance point between the two. Man, that is so freaking weird, but okay, I'll ride with it for now. Seknos Wrath told me that no one has ever done this before. Seknos can experiment with me anytime. What the fuck? Okay! I'd like to experiment. I said, what the fuck is going on? I didn't even think what the fuck. Keep watching, ladies. Keep focusing on Seknos. Focus like out in the desert. Do the impossible. Man, I'm not gonna be able to take this guy seriously, guys. I'm not gonna be able to take this guy seriously, dude. I just said, oh yeah, ladies, keep focusing on Seknos. Focus like out in the desert. Do the impossible. It's like a mixture of Hercule from Dragon Ball Z and Macho Man. I swear to God, it's so funny right now. I was not expecting that, dude. All right. I'm sorry, guys. What? Oh my God, now Zesh is going for your boy Seknos! Seknos is getting shocked. What's going on with Seknos? Oh, Mass Effect. Oh man, oh here we go. Focus, use pain, regain focus. Oh my God, he's like Kamea waving him. What the hell? Seknos, are you badly hurt? Can I kiss it better? What the fuck? What are you guys doing? This is like a freaking anime harem what the? I'm so confused. What is going on here? Finally. Okay, here we go. Here we go, some sense. You three have lessons elsewhere that you neglect. Your burns are, fortunately, minor, grandson. How do you feel? It's nothing, grandfather. Did you see him? Oh, wow, okay. Alright, so the Sith purebloods understand. Man. Okay. See who? Never mind. The real question is, what did you think you were doing? No one's ever made a ball of Force lightning before. Oh, wow. Really? No shit. Wow. He's doing the Malgus and the Bane. That's cool. Oh my God, my mind is blown. Wow, cool. You always said that way was to wisdom is through experience. One must learn from experiences. You act without ever considering the repercussions. Ha! Go and get some wisdom, grandmother. May the Force be with me. Oh, he's going to get wisdom. Alright, here we go. Seknos Force Lightning calls on dark emotions only. Nothing light. Why do you feel compelled to constantly test the boundaries of the balance? To satisfy your own pride. I want to follow in the footsteps of the great Jedi like you, and grandmother, forgive me, I must leave. Where are you going now? Oh, I've already read that. I'm an idiot. Don't smirk, Tov. It doesn't suit a master. It indulged Seknos too much. Mark my words. So, outside of me still having trouble to comprehend that the Sith purebloods are here in the Jedi Order, away from Korriban, these are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty sick. Seknos! Should we give them some privacy? Bro, I know, dude. That was a little tough to read. But Seknos is cool. I like him. He's sick. He's going to wind up on Bogan like Dagon Locke. Okay, alright. So Bogan. So that means that there is a Jedi over here that lost balance and needs to be put on the dark moon of Bogan. So here we go. Look, this is him. Oh, and then Zesh teleports there as well. So I'm assuming this is his doppelganger, right? This is the Force doppelganger. It's been in the Jedi Path book for a while, and he's just putting his presence on this world. There's actually a really good excerpt about in the Jedi vs. Sith Essential Guide that talks about Force sensitives and how they're able to locate each other and how they can detect other Force users. It's really interesting, and maybe I should I've already made a video on it, but maybe I'll make another video on it again, just so we can understand what exactly Zesh is doing. And so he teleports, and Dagon Locke is like, oh nah, and then disappears, and then he says, darkness. Yeah, he's super emo. All right, here we go. Hola, Shea Koda. Is that a new beast? Yup. Her name's Butch. Why are you here, Seknos? I had a vision of a man in metal mask. I opened myself to the Force, and it led me here. You? I saw the Shadow Man too. Looks like we're not the only ones. I know that speeder anywhere. It's the princess. Oh, the Twi'lek? Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, am I too late? Oh my god, is he smitten for her, bro? You saw, bro, he grabbed her hand so quick, bro. You know, he knows. He knows, bro. Like, he freaking... Bugsy, you've missed so much. Bugsy, you've missed so much, man. You've missed... He instantly grabs her hand because why? He is a Sith pureblood, and he knows all about royalty and pure blood and everything. And this man said, Twi'lek princess. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Seems to me you're right on time. I'm Seknos Wrath, by the way. Did you see a vision as well, princess? Princess? That's Shakota's little joke. I'm Tasha Rio, and yes, I saw something. Shadow man in a metal mask? We had the same... Seknos, something's coming! A big something. That's what she said. And it's on fire. I think it's a ship. Not anything like I've seen before. Whoa, what are these poses? Are they jumping out? What? Oh, and it's headed right toward us! Jump! Oh, okay. What is going on with this? That was a very interesting year. He's no better than me, I fear. Yep. Everybody, can I get in the chat? Zeknos is a gooner. I need you all to put that in the chat. Thank you very much. Kadoom! I sense being within it. In pain. Dying. A battle? And darkness. Come on, we need to get down there. See if there are any survivors. I sense none. Oh no. Shortly! Exclamation point. I've tried calling the council, but the shockwave fried my comm. The council can wait. We've got to go check for survivors. Over there! An escape pod! Careful, it's blistering hot. It's opening. There's someone! I sense darkness. Intense darkness. Anger. Oh, it's Ash! Oh, he just appeared! And then he says death! What a man! Oh my god, that is so sick. What the flip, bro? What the flip? Dude, that is sick as hell. I'm not gonna lie, that was hella aura. That was cool as shit, dude. I get it. I'm not even gonna lie. That was crazy. That was insane. Oh my god, that was crazy, dude. That was cool. You know, it's as if I can just enjoy the story without all this, like, to me, there's a lot of rule breaking stuff with the whole light side, dark side, force alchemy stuff, you know, but as long as I can just look over that, the story's pretty cool right now. That was really, yeah, that was sick, man. That was freaking cool. David Torres, at Lord Dagovere, you're a great storyteller. Thank you, man. It's actually a bunch of years of literally talking to myself. That's what it is. Literally. So I really appreciate that. I try my best. So 8:35. Should we try to do like the next issue? Huh? Okay, cool. So should we try to do the next issue really quick? Should we just try to get to issue 3? Huh? I'm thinking it. We got Seknos we got Seknos. He about to experiment with all his ladies. Press 1 in the chat if you want to continue the story. See if we can do it. I got water. I'm ready to go. All right, Bugsy Champ Blue 111. Dawn of the Jedi is yes. We're doing good. All right, let's go. All right. Dawn of the Jedi 3 of 5 Force Storm. As a mysterious ship hurtled toward the planet of Tython, 3 young Jedi journeyers experienced visions of a masked stranger and were called to a dangerous region known as the Rift. Shakoto received the vision while working with the Flying Grain Corps, a creation of Jedi alchemy. Tasha Rio was visiting her father, a crime lord and leader of the Twi'lek Rio clan, when she received the call, and Seknos Wrath, the Sith pureblood, the legend of course, an impetuous, they already said that, full-blooded Sith was called while attempting to impress some female Jedi. Wow, so they were all Jedi as well. The 3 arrived at the Rift in time to witness the mysterious ship's crash and landing of a single escape pod. The masked stranger, for their shared vision, emerged from the pod, and he spoke one word: death. Okay, here we go. Man, that was cool. All right, come on. Oh, man, well, what is this? Akar Kesh, the Temple of Balance. I felt a multitude of beings crying out as they did, Master Keto. One great voice in the Force. A voice so familiar, yet so alien as well. As one, we Jedi felt their deaths. Ranger Fen, all who perished were Force sensitives, like the Jedi, and yet unlike us as well. More disturbing, the energy I sensed was unbalanced. There was only darkness, and then that too disappeared. I felt it as well, as dark as Bogan. Sensors indicate that the ship crashed far from where within the rift, perhaps in the abyss of Ru itself. We need to determine the origin of its craft and its intent. More importantly, we need to know if it was alone or part of a fleet. Do you believe it to be a scout ship for an invasion? I do not know. Ranger Hagrio sensed no others, yet we must be certain. Meet him at the crash site. Science Master Kwa Jang will join you. Science Master Kwa. Okay, Science Master Kwa. Okay, they mentioned that. There's Science Master. Science Master Kwang Jang will join you, he insisted. Do you sense any survivors, Master Kito? A force storm gathers and clouds the senses. I felt nothing in the wreckage, but separate from it, a spark of darkness still lingers. Be cautious, Riro Fen. 10 millennia we have been alone in the Tython system. You do not know what you might find. Okay, alright, let's go. Here we go. Or how dangerous it might be. Put down your weapon, stranger. We mean you no harm. Oh, snap and zesh. Alright, Alright. You meet me with blades drawn and expect me to believe mean no harm? Huh, liars. Oh my gosh. You are my enemy. I will fight and die as a warrior. You will not feast on my bones. What the fuck? Who's feasted on your bones before, Zesh? Seknar goes in first. Force! Uh-oh. Okay, he's getting jumped. That's not possible. That was Mad Dog's steel. Oh, he slashed Zesh's sword. Like nothing. Oh, because it's the Dark Force Saber, you idiot! Oh, okay. Okay. This is... So I see now. Oh, I see. So that's the thing, is they're using the Dark Force Saber, and because it's the dark side, they don't want to use it, right? Because it's just the dark side. But Zesh is so strong, and it's giving them... They have such a disadvantage fighting the Dark Force Saber. They're going to make their own lightsabers. I got it, bro. I got it. Zesh slashes another sword. He slashes another sword. The Dark Saber is just destroying... The Dark Force Saber is just destroying everything. I have no blade for you to sever. Surrender, or I will be forced to harm you. Alright, she hits him with the force in the back. I say again, surrender. Oh, she's holding up Zesh pretty hard. Surrender is death. No surrender. Ever. Damn, and he's hitting down with the freaking force of lightning and pushes her back into a wall. And then she's knocked out with her little boots out. Tasha's alive. I can feel it. Shame, and I was hoping to avenge her death. Wow, okay. Wow, alright. Miss Get Dead? Focus, Seknos. The guy with the energy sword. Remember him? This isn't a sparring match. Sweet mood, Shay. You've been hanging around Rancors way too much. The opponent's energy sword trying to kill us. Focus, Seknos. I got something new I've been playing with. Something nasty. Bro, this guy's Piccolo. He's gonna special beam cannon this dude. Hold him, Goku. Hold Raditz. Alright, here we go. Stranger, you can't turn into mist this time. You annoy me with children's games. Enough. Dude, he freaking held the 2 minutes. He freaking shot the lightning. He shot the lightning in his hands and he 2 minutes it and shot it back. What the flip? Zesh is a dog, bro. Zesh is a beast, bro. Enough. Damn. And then, oh no, it hits the freaking Rancor Dragon and the freaking other mount that's in this game. Oh no, I got the Rancor Dragon. Rancor Dragon gone. Butch got butchered. Hang on, Butch. I've got you. Shay! Opponent energy sword tried to kill us, remember? That's such a weird phrase. Okay, oh yeah, you got it. I'm on it. Don't let him get away. Ugh! And then he gets kicked in the face. He's bleeding yellow blood. Interesting. Oof! Okay, and he just like forced whatever, sir. No, Shay! Damn, that's crazy, bro. Dude, Zesh is a beast, bro. Who are you? I am called Zesh, Force Hound of the Rakata. You are meat. What the flip, bro? It's him. It's him that's obsessed with eating bones. I am Seknos Wrath of the Jedi, from a long line of great Jedi. If you want to die, you will. Oh, okay. Oh, he switches. He takes the friggin' Dark Force Saber away from Zesh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope it doesn't have a crystal and shocks him. Blast. How do you turn this thing on? Of course, Seknos. You don't. Oh! Alright, so he takes that. You give me my weapon now. Bro, look at the way he's holding this, dude. Look at the freaking way he's doing this. Look at this. Look at this style. Look at look at this shit. You give me my weapon now. That will be really stupid thing. That will be a really stupid thing for me to do. Do I look that stupid? Hey, Shay, catch! Throws it over to Shay. She's alive. Got it. Nice catch. Let's go. Fools! You cannot activate the Force Saber. Give it back to me. Surrender and perhaps I will let you live. How many opponents have you killed, Jedi Seknos Wrath? I have lost track of my kills. Oh my god, this guy is freaking hitting the tab label and showing everybody his leaderboard stats. Oh my god. Okay, so Seknos jumps at him. He gets caught, lifting up like the Undertaker. Command your female to give me my weapon or you will burn like the beast. Command? My female? Oh my gosh. Stand away from him, scum, or I will strike you down where you stand. Stand away! Oh, she ignited it, let's go! Stand away! Oh my god, I think he's pushing his head into the blood or the acid, I'm not sure. Okay, she tries to use it, but he's like, nah, dude. You are more powerful than I thought, but not powerful enough. Yeah, oh, she comes back, she misses. He's like, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're that good. You're going down. And they kick him. Alright, so they're coming back over here. He's like, I have misjudged your power. Against greater numbers, I cannot prevail. My only choice is to survive. And then he hits the Force down with the ground. Looks like he's running away. Is that just running away with the frick? Okay, Heavy Tasha. Move now, please. Moons. He's gone deeper into the abyss, and I have to go after him. It is best we wait for the Masters. They will have sensed the crash, and know far better how to proceed. Don't you get it, Princess? The Force called us here for a reason. If he kills someone, it will be our fault. I think your mother coddled you in the Caliph too long. If you want to wait for the Masters, fine, but wait alone. Imagine the respect on Master Keto's face when I bring him in. Think we can get enough before him to Tython does? Place is dangerous enough if you know it, and Zesh does it. Did he say his name is Zesh? I can't remember he said his name is Zesh. What? I thought he said his name was Death. Much as I like, though, I thought of the Abyss taking out his creeper for what he did to Butch. We need to know more about him and his ship. I agree, Shekora. We must go after him. Alright, so they're going to pursue Zesh. A few hours later, 3 Jedi fighters rendezvous over the crashed Rakatan ship. Master Quang Jang, Ranger Fen, right on time. Drop in a closer look. Copy that, your lead. I believe this is the same ship Fury Station detected. Master Korra, are you receiving a visual? Yes, Hawk. Your signal is strong. Here at Kaleth, you are certain this is all the same ship. Abyss creatures are getting bolder, and they're going crazy. Oh my gosh. Let's go. A Ranger fighter Strange. On one vessel, sir, yes. Rift predators have found the remains, mostly charred alien-looking skeletons and thoughts. Korra. Oh, any thoughts, Korra. Alright, so yeah, he looks very similar to the Twi'lek from Tales of the Jedi series. Very interesting. Seknos is Picora. Seknos is cool, Zesh is cool, it's sick. Caliph, the Temple of Knowledge. There's not much left to work with, but from size alone, I can tell you it is not one of your sleeper ships. Too massive. What of that crew, Korra? Nothing. Both ship and crew are unlike anything ever seen before in the Tython system. Be wary, Hawk. Since that ship crashed, all the temples have been reporting unusual weather. I know it may sound strange, but I believe Tython is reacting to those mass death of those Force sensitives. A huge Force storm is developing. Damn, what the flip? Wait, Master Quang John, do you see that small vessel outside the main wreckage? An escape pod? I see it. Affirm. Copy that. We're catching some dangerous air ready up here. Master Ko was right. No one could have survived this. Hawk Rio, out. We're going to dirt side to investigate. Fire over a wide area. Fire over a wide area and scatter those rift creatures back into their holes. I have to check those rift creatures out. Interesting, the technology of the escape pod, very unlike ours, but those symbols are in our own language, Arabesh. Interesting. Interesting that Arabesh is that old. They say Perdor Tulkor. Oh, wow, so it says the name on it, too. For the Rakan, cool. The prominence suggests someone of importance, perhaps the ship's captain. My niece, Tashrio, this wreck is her speeder. These belong to Sheikh Koda and Seknos Wrath. I know the sigils on the hilts. What would Sheikh Koda and Seknos Wrath be doing here? And what could have done this to Master Malgo's Durosteel? More scavengers? Oh, it's the mount. Whoa, no riding mount. Nothing. Easy, nothing's going to hurt you. Oh my god, the Rancor survived. What the flip? Well, maybe a wounded Rancor might. Oh, shush, Butch. We know each other. Pain, yes, I can take that away. See? Better now. These blisters, an acid pool. I trust you didn't take that with you into it. Yeah, that's really interesting. I actually like that because Darth Bane, when he gets on Lihon, he actually finds a Rancor. And he has to Beastmaster it, and it speaks to him in a similar way. So that's pretty cool. The escape pod is empty. A battle took place here. Our 3 young journeyers against whatever survived in the escape pod. But where are they now? I'm sensing something in the abyss. It flickers in and out of the Force in an attempt to hide our 3 young Jedi. I sense something else. Pain. Strong emotions. Dark emotions. It's gone now, swallowed up by the storm. Master Korra is right. The storm is growing. Flying the hunters over the abyss would be foolhardy. Even in clear weather, energy from the abyss can scramble a ship's systems. Blast. One of them should have stayed here to let us know what they were dealing with. Tasha knows better. Perhaps the hunters are grounded, but Butch was born to the storm. She can fly it. Butch? Yeah, Sheikh Koda named her. You two take Seknos' mount. Oh, they're taking the dinosaur. Alright, so it looks like the comms are still messing up. It may send its rider. I will follow shortly. Rancors have a thick hides and her wounds are not severe. Perhaps I can spot them from above. I give up. Storm's still jamming the comm. There's no chance of contacting anyone. I hate this place. My garments are ruined and I'm soaked. I'm filthy and all the plants scratched. Look, my hands are bleeding. Oh, for suck. Okay, I say, suck it up, princess. I told you to keep the rocks, but no. You had to walk over the nice soft sand. I told you it was muck sand. Seen a lot of storms on Tython, but never one this massive. Me neither. And it keeps getting worse. What's causing this? Who cares what's causing the stupid storm? But if you want to find the stranger, that's where he's gone. The Abyss of Ra. Alright, so we're going to the Abyss of Ra. Interesting. Great. Just great. Had to be the Abyss. I went there with Master Quang Jang a month back, and to get some specimens I almost died. Yeah, but almost died isn't dead. Tracking in the Abyss is always tough, but it's a challenge I was made for. I got a nose like a tracker cat. Yeah, and a face to go with it. Sheesh! You like my face. Admit it. Not as much as you like it. Maybe the princess likes it even better. Enough blather. Let's find this Zesh and be done with it. Blather? Yeah, I said the same thing in my head. I've never heard that word. And you quit calling me princess. Whose bright idea was this anyway? Oh, right. Okay, so here we go. Man, I want to see what the hell's going on with Zesh, bro. I can't believe he ran away. The quarry stumbles through the unforgiving landscape. Memories clouded. His mind is dazed. His wounds burn. The land is strange and harsh, slicing at him as he stumbles on. Liquid that should cool burns like acid. The storm hammers at him. What happened? The ship exploded before crashing, he remembers that. But why did it explode? Perhaps the sabotage, but by whom? The crash concussed him. His wound robs him of his strength, and his concussion drains him. Darkness takes him. The crash concussed him? So he's gonna have no memory of the fight? What the flip? Are you serious? From the dark moon of Bogan, Dagon Locke sees the Force storm gathering on Tython. He has witnessed many storms of the planet from his prison. This mass of clouds swirls with dark energies of the hurricane force. It is unnatural. Power. Next, Force rising. Wow. That was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Zesh was like really cool in the first couple panels of that comic, and they kind of just I guess they didn't want the whole thing to go down, but I was down for Zesh to just body people right there. Like I was so okay with that. That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Zesh was so dude. He was aura farming like crazy in the beginning, man. The Dark Force Saber is really cool. Interesting. I like how they're using it in the story, even though I'm not so keen on how a lot of these they're changing a lot of rules of Star Wars. But I enjoy it. It's fun. You know, it's not bad. It's not like terrible or anything like that. I have really enjoyed it. It's been super fun. But what do you guys think, huh? We got 2 freaking done today because that was so fun. I really enjoyed this, man. That was actually cool as hell, man. The dialogue was really interesting, especially when Seknos was involved. This comic got super thirsty, Bugsy. And before you joined, they were gooning like crazy, dude. It was insane. I couldn't believe that. That was probably the most thirsty I had seen Star Wars. Yeah, that was freaking wild, man. That was absolutely insane. It's unique. I'm going to rewatch the first 30 minutes again while I was like, yeah, please do. Yeah, I talked about it. Since we are here now, I want to let you guys know that my first the first video essay that I've done in a very long time is going to be coming out this Friday Eastern time. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please check it out. I would love for you guys to like it and comment that video as soon as it comes out. It's going to be really fun. First I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to have a goal of doing these things about once a month. Just try to develop that type of talent, and hopefully we can continue to talk about things in those video essays that are extremely engaging and fun and interesting. I hope to just continuously educate as much as I can, but also have everybody bring their own theories and opinions. You know, it's not just about like, you know, being an expert and, you know, knowing all this stuff. I also want to see what you guys think about and hear your views too. And that's why I think the video essay would be really interesting, just to see everybody's cool stuff. Skywalker Academy says, really enjoying it. The dialogue was something. I swear we should have given some privacy at certain points. Yeah, they were going in. It was really interesting. It was very, very, very silly. Darth Sidious says, the author of Dawn of the Jedi comics also wrote the Legacy comics out of all the older problems. Okay, cool. I mean, I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense because there's such early in the timeline for Star Wars, so I thought it was really interesting. Nice, looking forward to it. Thanks. Ready up. Let's go. Yeah, fam. We still have the shorts coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right now. Podcast coming out every 2 weeks, so you can expect the podcast as well on Sunday. Work's been really crazy, so I've had it. I wasn't able to make every podcast every week and put up a freaking short every single day, so it's been a little tough, but I'm slowing down, but the content is still coming out at the same consistency, so you'll have it. Yeah, that was enjoyable. Thanks, David Torres. I really appreciate you being here, man. Always love seeing your comments too throughout the week. You're awesome, fam. By the way, guys, your support's incredible, really. Every time I make this stuff, man, it's really, really, really fun to have all you guys do all this. And Aki, thank you again, fam. I really appreciate you being here. So cool as well. But yeah, guys, we got about 4 minutes. Any questions or anything that you want to let me know before I head off here? And then I'll see you guys next week. Please do not forget Friday. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Please go ahead. It is so fun. We have a bunch of people in there. We literally talked about Darth Maul versus Anakin for about 3 hours today. It was really fun, but you can always just come in and enjoy stuff. I'm always posting art and anything trailer stuff, anything Star Wars relevant. Really cool bunch of people, all like different things from Star Wars, whether it's Legends or new canon. Everybody's welcome. As long as you're cool and respectful, we don't really have a problem. So it's really nice to have such a cool community with so many people. Yeah, Bugsy's in there. Everybody's in there. It's really cool, man. I hope you guys do it. Also, Andor is going to be coming out soon, so going to be a lot of fun stuff. Maybe I'm thinking about one of the podcasts that I do is going to be some like essential guide through Andor, just to get everybody excited for it, and have like what you need to know about Andor before it comes out. You know, are you doing any Andor weekly live show? Yeah, so So what I'm planning to do for Andor is when it releases, I want to watch the first episode of every arc with you guys. So every single week it's going to come out. There's going to be 3 episodes that are released. So I want to watch the first episode. I'm not going to be able to watch like all 3 episodes because they're just too long. It's just, that would put me here to like 11 and I got to work in the morning and stuff like that. So it's just unfathomable for me to do it in a healthy manner. But I at least want to watch with you guys the first episode so we can at least start it and then you guys can finish it on your own. I think that's a smart way to do it. I think it's really fun. I think also Andor is a little hard to watch. But the way that they're doing this now is the whole 3 story arcs together at once. And it's the first time Disney's ever done this, which I think is really smart because now everybody can binge the whole arc of the series and they don't have to wait an entire week and get mad that it's a filler. I think that's very smart. Excited, love the stream watch. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I think it's fun. It's really. And then we got Star Wars Visions later this season. We have Star Wars Celebration 2 that's going to be coming out, which is going to be really cool. I don't know if I know maybe it's during the week. I know it's a Tuesday. Usually it's going to be like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think. I'll have to check the schedule again. But a lot of cool stuff. All right, guys. Any last questions before I head out and dip? Again, guys, please, join the Discord if you can. The link is inside the descriptions of just about every video we make. Please do not forget Friday, which is going to be a pretty big day for me for the content. I just want to see how. I'm not expecting much, but I at the very least want your guys' feedback with this video. That'll help us out so much. When is Star Wars Visions coming out? Probably. I would say August or September. I feel like it always comes out around that time. I wouldn't expect anything past September, honestly. I'm probably giving it a window of like July to September. Because that's it, I think, right? That's all we have. We just have Andor and Star Wars Visions. That's it. What time on Friday again? It's going to be in the morning. Right in the morning. So you can come home, watch it. I like uploading stuff on Fridays so people will get home and, they have the whole weekend to watch stuff, and just enjoy it. Maybe if you're there, you come home from Friday from work and you finally want to watch something and chill, or maybe it's Saturday morning and you're chilling, whatever it is, whenever your weekend is, that's usually gets the most traction on my channel. And I think it's a pretty good day to have something uploaded just so it's there for the next 3 days for you guys to enjoy. Sunday, I usually upload the podcast because I like people to have something to go to work to when they go to work. So, okay, cool. Friday mornings work. Nice. Cool. Yeah. Sunday is like, I usually upload the podcast Sunday mornings or Sunday nights. So when you wake up Monday, you can just listen to the podcast the whole week. Whether you're commuting or you're in school or something. So it's just, I've always thought about like, what would I want? Like I want something where I wake up Monday morning and it's going to make Monday and Tuesday easier. Then the stream's on Tuesday. Cool. That helps me get through that next day. And then Friday, boom, long form video. Cool. And then you have the shorts Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, I'm trying to help you get through the week. We're going to do it together, Yeah, man. All right, y'all. I think that's about it today. I think we did a good job, huh? I think we had fun. It was hella fun today, As always, coming into the Dark Temple. Visited by Mara Jade, Luke Skywalker, and Kyle Katarn, and so many of the Force sensitives like yourself. I'm Lord Dagovere, fam, and you are the apprentices and acolytes, and it's always good having you around. Hope you enjoyed the stream, fam. I'll see you around, y'all.